Top 10 best places to go in Switzerland. Have you ever been to Switzerland? If you haven't, then at least you've probably heard of their world-famous chocolates, cheeses, and music festivals. But did you also know that Switzerland has some great places worth visiting? Welcome to Mind-Blowing Travels. Today we will present to you our list of the top 10 best places to go in Switzerland. Stay until the end to find out which one is the most breathtaking. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to keep receiving more entertaining content like today's video. So let's begin with our 10th spot. Number 10. Aletsch Glacier. Without a doubt, the Aletsch Glacier is one of the best places to visit in Switzerland, whether you're a scientist or a tourist. Located in the Jungfrau region, those who visit it talk about its beautiful wonders. Along with the north face of Jungfrau and the Eiger, this glacier forms the Jungfrau Aletsch Protected Area, the first natural area to be declared a World Natural Heritage Site. There are several ways to get there. One is from the Aletsch region that gives access to the lower part of the glacier, or the Jungfrau Jock Station that allows access to the upper part of the glacier. Unfortunately, the effects of global warming are causing the glacier to melt, yet due to its size, it has lost far much less than any other glacier in Switzerland. Number 9. Chillon Castle. Located on a rock on the banks of Lake Geneva, near the city of Lucerne, is the Chillon Castle, a medieval castle known for being the most visited historic building in Switzerland, getting an average of 400,000 guests each year. For nearly 4 centuries, this castle was the residence and toll station of the Counts of Savoy. Visitors can go and take a look at the entire 25-building complex, complete with its wall paintings from the 14th century, subterranean vaults, parade halls, and the bedroom, which is still intact. Dating to the time of the Bernese rule, the castle also served as inspiration for some writers such as Lord Byron, Victor Hugo, and Alexander Dumas. Number 8. Rhine Falls. The 150-meter wide, 23-meter high Rhine Falls are located in the north of Switzerland, near the border with Germany. We should point out that the Rhine Falls are the largest waterfalls not only in Switzerland but on the European continent. The nearest community is Neuhausen am Rheinfall, where tourists can also view the Wörth Castle. The waterfalls are surrounded by viewpoints that allow you to see them up close and hear the deafening roar of the water. In the middle of the waterfall, there is a huge rock that has resisted the great erosion of the water, where you can access it by boat from the top. Feel all the force of nature. Number 7. Zermatt. Everything in Zermatt revolves around one of the most famous mountains in the world, the Matterhorn or the Matterhorn, a paradise for mountaineers, hikers, and skiers worldwide, with the highest ski resort in Europe. Zermatt, free of motor vehicles, it has a wide range of exertions and activities thanks to its trains and cable cars. The route of the 5 lakes with views of the Matterhorn is one of the most famous and highly recommended, as well as the Rack Railway, which goes up to the top of Gornergrat with views of the great alpine peaks. A convenient way to visit all these places is to take a route through Switzerland by train with the Swiss Travel Pass. Number 6. Freiburg. Situated on a rocky hill and surrounded by cliffs, this medieval city is another must-see in Switzerland. This city, through which the river Sarine crosses and is divided into the upper and lower parts, stands out for an old town full of Gothic facades from the 15th century in which the Cathedral of St. Nicholas stands out. In addition to the 15 bridges that cross the river, among them the beautiful Pont du Milieu and Pont du Berny, its medieval fountains stand out in many of its squares. A walk along the lower part with the views of the river and the beautiful houses on the shore is one of the things that you cannot miss in Switzerland. Number 5. Geneva. Geneva is one of the most important cities in Switzerland. It has several very beautiful places to go to on the shores of Lake Geneva. The best one is the Jet d'Eau, a fountain that shoots a stream of water 140 meters high into the lake. It's best viewed from the Gustave Adore Pier, although also very close to there is the English Garden from where it can also be seen. Number 4. Interlaken. In this valley surrounded by great alpine mountains, such as the spectacular Jungfrau, is Interlaken, the city between lakes and one of the places to see in Switzerland. More than visiting the city, what is really worth is the natural environment that surrounds it. With lakes Thun and Brienz at the fore, taking a boat trip on the lakes, hiking or biking are just some of the most popular activities in this area. Number 3. Lucerne. Lucerne is the heart of Switzerland. The river Reuss divides it into the new part and the old part. Its carnival at the end of winter is one of the tourist attractions that you should include in your itinerary in Switzerland. This small but cozy city is one of the best places in Switzerland and Europe to visit covered bridges. Its old part, which is pedestrianized, at least in the historic center, preserves beautiful churches such as the Jesuits or that of the Franciscans. Both locals and visitors recommend doing the tour eating chocolate. Number 2. Zurich. This is the largest city in Switzerland, as well as its financial and European center. It is on the shore of Lake Zurich and is divided into two, the old city and the modern city, with which it makes a sharp contrast. In April, it celebrates the festival of Sechs Zeloten, or Bells of Six, in which the bells of the cathedral mark the beginning of spring. If you are wondering what to do in Switzerland, a good answer is to go shopping or see the culture in Zurich, because it has two of the most exclusive shopping streets in Europe, Bahnhofstrasse and near de Dorf, and it is also a center for contemporary art. And now get ready to find out our pick for the best place to visit in Switzerland. Let's dive into it. Number 1. Bern and its clock tower. It has been the federal capital since 1848, and we think that it is the most beautiful city in Switzerland. We recommend you start your visit in the city at the Rosengarten viewpoint is the best way to enjoy the medieval wonder that borders the Aare River. The old part of Bern, which preserves its medieval architecture, is a World Heritage Site and therefore one of those places that is worth visiting and that you should not miss for the world. In addition, this area is full of magnificent fountains, sandstone buildings, towers and churches such as the Bern Cathedral, one of the many wonders of the city. You can also visit the Zittglocke or clock tower, which is located in the heart of the historical center of Bern. It was one of the entrance gates to the walled city, since it had an opening through which people could enter and exit. In addition to its clear function of telling the time, this watch played a passive role in the theory of relativity of Albert Einstein, who lived a few steps away. So that's our list for the top 10 places to go in Switzerland. Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to leave us a like if you enjoyed our video. Share it with your friends and also subscribe to our channel to receive more TV related content like today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.